Because Russell is always desperate for my advice. Always. It's needy, it's pathetic. He says, Stephen, what have I got it wrong? And I say, calm down and send me the script, love.
Series that's coming up now, you will find out who she is and what she's about.
I'm definitely not Claws of Fear involved in any future episode. Planet of Doom.
Even though she looks like she's ditzy, she's focused. She knows what's going on.
I've got a bone to pick with you, Mr. Moffat. We stood here last year on this very spot. After telling me you weren't returning to Doctor Who, you dropped both of your episode titles into our interview. Should we be looking out for any more clues in this interview?
There's no reason to suspect that at all. I'm definitely not Claws of Fear involved in any future episode. Planet of Doom.
I'm sure the viewers will be looking at that very closely. We're here at the Radio Times Covers Party. How are you enjoying the night so far?
Yes, I am, but mainly what happened was that me and Anita picked up a Radio Times cover and I came and sat on a sofa over there, so I haven't really been to the party yet, thanks to you lot.
We will get you a drink ASAP after this. What have you been streaming, watching? Is there anything particularly that you've been enjoying on TV so far this year?
Well, I've been loving The Traitors like everyone has. It's absolutely brilliant. What else am I watching? I just started watching Severance. I love the two Australian shows I've been watching, Mr. In Between and Colin from Accounts. That's what I've been watching.
Obsessed with Severance. Love it. You wrote the Christmas special, Joy to the World, which we absolutely loved. Standout character in that was the gorgeous Anita, Steph Twally. Fans have been theorising that she's going to come back. They've been theorising she might be a different version of Mrs. Flood. What would you say to that?
I don't think, she is a one-off character. She literally is that. She is like all great things in Doctor Who, and this is a fact. You can take it from me because I know my Doctor Who facts. All great things in Doctor Who are the result of a budget cut, right? The spaceship looks like a phone box. Why? Because of a budget cut. That's exactly why. Anita was because we couldn't afford to send Ncuti Gatwa around the world trying to find another hotel. So we just turned it into a little quasi, not exactly a romance, but a sort of quasi-romance with Anita. So Anita is a budget cut. But that means, in Doctor Who terms, that means Anita is one of the best things that ever happens.
Completely agree. Of course, as a huge fan, I read all of your interviews, and you previously said you've read the finale to season 2. For some reason that would become apparent, the script. Why have you read the season finale to season 2?
Because Russell is always desperate for my advice. Always. It's needy, it's pathetic. He says, Stephen, what have I got it wrong? And I say, calm down and send me the script, love.
Speaking of Russell, I know you two bounce ideas off each other all the time. I know you must have been asked it before, but do you reckon you could come back another time? You got more ideas?
Have I got any more ideas? Well, there's an awful lot of scripts I've written, so I don't honestly know if I've got any more ideas. And I don't know if they'll want me. And I don't know what my schedule will be, so I don't know. I'm not against it, but I'm not especially saying it's going to happen. I'm not even lying anymore. Claws of the spider! Hello.
We would love to see you back. Douglas is cancelled, went down incredibly well, everyone loved it. How do you feel kind of looking back on that now that that's kind of done with? Would you like to do more?
Well, we can't really do more of Douglas is cancelled. It's kind of in the title, right? We're kind of screwed on that. It was genuinely one of the happiest experiences I've had. It was a lovely show to work on. Everybody in that show was just a bunch of the nicest people I've ever worked with. So I'd have happily worked on that show for the rest of my life. Sadly, however, I ended it absolutely definitively, so we can't really bring it back. Damn.
Well, you are working on more stuff, though. You posted on Instagram the other day. I zoomed in very closely. Couldn't see anything, sadly. Are you able to share what you're working on? More TV, more plays?
Well, it's not grand secret or anything, but these are things that are quite far in the future, so I don't want to wear myself out talking about them. I've got a screenplay I'm writing right now, and then I've got a 6-part serial I'm writing as well. And these are, the 6-part serial is greenlit, so that will happen at some point.
We're huge Doctor Who fans at Radio Times. We're absolutely obsessed with Mrs. Flood. What can you tell me about what might be coming up for her in season 2?
Well, you do know that they'll shoot me if I tell you anything, any spoilers, and I have to be very careful. But by the end of this episode, this series that's coming up now, you will find out who she is and what she's about, I think.
Would you say her story is concluded by the end of season 2?
For that, you will have to talk to Russell T Davies, but telling you I'm up for more.
There are plenty of fan theories about her as well. Have you seen many of those? Some people think that Anita from the Christmas special might be another version of Mrs. Flood. What do you think of that?
I think some of the theories are really cool because I've done a couple of Comic-Cons and the fans come up and tell me what they think. Some of them have been really close to the truth and some of them like come up with things you think, wow, that's really good. So I hope Russell's listening in and I really hope to do more because I have loved my journey with it. It's been fantastic. I love Mrs. Flood.
We've loved you as well. What's your absolute favourite thing about the next season of Doctor Who?
That I get to wear some really cool outfits. I'm big on clothes.
We absolutely know. They've been amazing. And just finally, before I let you go, what sort of mindset is Mrs. Flood in as she heads into season 2? We've seen some quite chilling behaviour from her so far.
Yeah, I think she realises that things are coming to a head and she really needs to have her wits about her now. And so she's beetling around doing what she does, but now with purpose, because she knows that the future is holding some kind of finale, if you like. So I think she's really focused. Even though she looks like she's ditzy, she's focused. She knows what's going on.